Now let's look at a meta-analysis of a dichotomous outcome. A dichotomous outcome, as you may recall, is an outcome such as death. How many people in this group died and how many people in that group died, or how many people had a fracture in this group and how many people had a fracture in the other group. In this example, again, we are looking at the glucosamine versus placebo groups. As you can see, the forest plot is quite similar to the forest plot of a continuous outcome. Along the left-hand side are the number of studies that are included. In this case, there were 9, and we can see right across the forest plot that it also provides the information from each of those studies. In total, after we've combined all of the studies together, we have the number of people in the glucosamine group, which was 816, and we have in the placebo group the number of people, which was 824. And then when all the studies are brought together to find out how many people had a fracture and how many people didn't, we come up with the risk ratio or a relative risk. And this is at the bottom right-hand corner of the slide. In this case, it was 0.99. In our example, from the glucosamine versus the placebo and the risk of fractures, as I indicated earlier, this relative risk or risk ratio is 0.99. As you can see, it's very close to 1. And if you were to look at the forest plot, you can also see that it lies on the line where 1 is. Typically that line is represented as the line where there's no difference. And again, it is 0.99. This would mean that the risk of a fracture is the same whether you take glucosamine or you were to take nothing or a placebo.